What's up, guys? Thank you so much for tuning in today's video. If you're somewhat into farming or you just want to watch a kid get some stuff done around the farm, you're in the right place. All I ask for you guys to do is, if you like the video, give it a big thumbs up. It really helps me out and push my content further for more farmers and people like you to see it. It really means a lot to me. Thanks, guys. What's up, everyone? Thank you so much again for tuning in today's video. This week we have a lot we got to get done, and we have a very special guest or guests coming that are fellow Instagrammers or fellow YouTubers. They're farmers. You guys probably know them. I'm not going to spoil the surprise just yet. I'm going to wait on that. But we have a lot we have to get done before they get here. I just really want it all to look really nice when they get here. I want it to be clean. I want everything to be in sort. I want everything to be organized. I want everything to be in its place and ready for them to get here. That way, you know, just make a really good first impression. As you guys know, that's very important. So that's what we're gonna really try to work on this whole entire week, is just getting ready for them to show up. First thing we gotta get done is we have to fill all these empty pens that are currently empty right now. And you guys are probably wondering why they're empty. Actually Friday, so it's Monday now, so about 3 days ago we sent out overstocks, and I'm just going to give you a rough rundown of what overstocks are. The company that we grow for, we are a wean to finish barn, so we get the pigs from their weaners and we finish them out as full grown pigs. Not all growers want to do it that way. Some growers just want to get pigs when they're halfway, you know, feeder pig size, and they don't really want to deal with them when they're weaners, which is okay. Everyone has their own, you know, thing. So for those people, they don't get any wiener pigs, and for the people that do get wiener pigs, to start a group off, the company we grow for allows us to put more pigs in the building to start with than the capacity of the building. So let's say this is a 2,400 building. You can put up to 4,800, but that's very rare that ever happens. Let's just say they put 3,700 pigs in that 2,400 barn to start with. You can do that because wiener pigs don't account for a pig when they're so small. They have a lot of space to run around, and it's completely fine. But when they get to, you know, be feeder pig size, then it starts to get a little crowded, and that's when you send them out as an overstock pig. And where those overstock pigs go are strictly a feeder pig barn. So just a feeder pig grower. That's where all those overstock pigs go out when we send them out. So some of you might be wondering, well, what's the purpose of it, Sawyer? Why do you do that? Why would you go through the struggle of doing all that extra work? Because the more pigs you got, more work you got to do. So why we do that is, honestly, they give us a dollar amount per overstock pig we send out. So every pig we send out of here as an overstock, we get a dollar amount, and then I get written a check in probably 2 weeks from now for the amount of pigs that we sent out and we grew. So it's definitely worth it if you're willing to put in the work. Like I've talked about earlier in previous videos, wiener pigs are more work up front, but it's definitely worth it in my eyes, because, you know, yeah, it's more work in the beginning, but it's definitely worth it with the overstocks. And also, I just like to see the full growth of a group. It's kind of cool to see them come in here as small baby pigs, and then you see them grow through their whole entire lives, and then you send them out, which is really cool. So I like wean to finish. Another thing that I want to throw in there on why we do wean to finish is instead of, you know, feeder pig to finish, when you do feeder pigs, you have to go through a lot more groups. So you'll have to do a lot more washing, a lot more sorting, a lot more just of the not so fun stuff when it comes to pig farming. I'd rather deal with pigs rather than deal with, you know, cleaning the building or anything like that, just because it's not very fun. Also, your buildings last a whole lot longer when they're dealing with wiener pigs rather than, you know, full-grown pigs. Because when you deal with full-grown pigs, they like to really wear down on stuff. They're a lot harder on the gates, a lot harder on the slats, a lot harder on the feeders. So all that stuff kind of wears down faster than opposed to when you have wiener pigs to finish. What my dad and I are going to do right now is we're going to spread out all the pigs that we have left throughout this whole building. We also have another whole 2,400 building full of pigs that's connected to this building, and we didn't take any pigs out of that building because they wanted the youngest pigs to go, and they didn't want any of the oldest. So we're gonna run some of the oldest pigs in here, because we're no way we're gonna take all those pigs and it's gonna fill up both sides So we're gonna definitely have to go in that room and take some. So we're just gonna spread out all the pigs we have evenly and go from there. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna sort all these pigs that we have over here, and we're gonna run them in pens of 4. So we're gonna open up all the backs of these pens just like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 5 pens open right now, but we're gonna do 4. We were debating on doing 5 pens running at a time, but I think we're gonna change our minds and go to 4. So we're gonna run 4 pens open just like this, so the guys have plenty of room to just run around, eat out of 2 feeders. And this has worked really, really great for us in the past. After we send overstocks out, we really like to do this just because we can. So right now all I'm doing is I'm waiting for Pops to show up, and once he shows up, we're gonna get started. I'm probably gonna shoot some cool cinematics of this, try my best at least. I also got my GoPro on, as you can see, so I'm gonna do a little bit of that action. And hopefully we can get all these pigs spread out nice and evenly. This job usually takes some time. It takes probably 2 hours to really sort out everybody, but it really needs to be done. So this is priority number 1 right now. I bet I look like a complete and utter goon with this thing on, but I don't really care. It's kind of cool in my opinion. I can show you guys what I'm actually like seeing, so I don't care if I look like a goon. Why do we run 4 pens together after overstocks go out?
Well, the main reason is because when we get ready to sell pigs, we have to sort them. By having 4 pens together, we can go in and we can sort the heaviest pigs out of a group within 4 pens and put them in 1 pen. And then when we get ready to load pigs at 2 o'clock in the morning or at midnight or whenever it is, we will have sorted them the day before. 1, because it's easy to get help to help sort pigs during the daylight, and it's not so easy to find it at 2 in the morning. But that way they're pre-sorted, and when we go to load, it goes a lot faster and it's a lot less stressful on the pigs because we're not mixing pigs. The pigs that we take out that are the heavies, we keep them together so they're with their pen mates. We don't mix them and they don't fight. And that way when it's time to load, they load a lot easier, and it keeps everybody a lot calmer. Because these are what we call, these are 35 head pens when they're together, and it's the same amount of space whether you're running 1 pen or whether you're running 4 pens. But when you open those gates, the pigs, they naturally mingle and they go to where they want to, and it gives them a lot more room, and it gives them a lot more choice as far as what feeder they want to eat at and where they want to lay, and they just are a lot calmer. And when we walk our pens, for Sawyer this isn't such a big deal because he can step over the gates, but if I'm the one doing it, I'm not very tall, so even though these are short gates, I like having the pens open because it's easier to move through the pigs.
Alright, as you can see, we got this side pretty much all the way filled up. Now we're moving to this side, and we're taking pigs out of the southwest room of our other 2400 building. So we're running them up our chute from the south building to the north building because we don't have any more pigs to sort out in this room. So we got to bring more pigs from this building up here. So when we, so right now we're getting pigs out of the southwest room of the south building to go onto the northwest side of the north building. So when we go to this, when we get that side all the way filled up over there, we're gonna come to this side and we're gonna switch to the southeast room in the south building to fill the southwest side of the north building. It's a lot of tongue twisting, southwest, east side. So that's what we're doing. So as you can see, guys, we got all these pigs spread out and put on this side, and we also got all the pigs spread out on this side. We're gonna call it quits today because I haven't ate lunch and my dad hasn't ate lunch yet, and it's like 3 o'clock, so we're pretty starving right now. So we're back with another day of moving around pigs. We're currently in the southwest room of the south building, and the room we left off taking pigs out of yesterday We're currently going to be thinning them out right now, just like we did to that side in the north building. We're just going to move everybody around because we've taken all the amount of pigs we want out of this room. So we're just going to thin out the pigs that are in there, and if we need to bring any other pigs in here to make it even, we'll just go in here and bring some. But I think for the most part, it'll be pretty even. So after we're done thinning out pigs in this room, we're going to move to this room in the south building, our southeast room, and we're going to continue to move pigs out of this room and set them up, and we're going to fill the southwest row of pens in that north building. And after we're done with that, then we'll come back in here and we'll thin these guys out just like we thinned this room out, and everybody will be spaced out and even, and everybody will have plenty of room to run around, and we'll be good to go. So we just got done getting this southwest room all the way thinned out. All the pigs have 4 pens running together, 140 per pen. So everything's good in here. Now we're gonna move to the southeast room, and we're gonna run probably roughly around 500 to 600 pigs out of there. Well, had another successful day of moving some pigs. We're gonna have to call it quits earlier this morning because excuse me, we got a funeral we got to attend to this afternoon, so we got as much as we could get done this morning, but I gotta go take a shower and get ready for that because I can't be late for that. So we're gonna have to come in here tomorrow and do a little bit more moving. I thought this would be a 2-day thing, but stuff came up. We have to go to a funeral, so nothing you can really do about that. So we'll come in here tomorrow and we'll finish up. We got about probably 3 more pens to do to run. We got 3 more pens to run more pigs into in the north building, and we also thinned out some pigs in this south building. So we did a little bit of both. We did a little bit of thinning in that room. We also did a little bit of running some pigs out of there. So we should get it all done tomorrow. All right, so we're back with another day of moving some more pigs. I just got done with my daily chores, that's why I'm a little dirty. And then now we're gonna head into the southeast room, and we're going to count out some pigs to run up in the north so we can finish running pigs into the north room. And meanwhile, while we're doing that, we're also gonna thin these out as we run pigs up. So that's what the plan is. Hopefully we're gonna get this all done today. So as you can see, we got almost all of this side filled up with pigs from the southeast side of the south building. We actually made an error. We put 140 in every 4 pens in here, but that was too many, and we figured out we needed to do 128. So to fill up this last group of pens right here, we're gonna figure out if we need to take 15 or 20 pigs out of every single group of pens, and then we'll run them in here, and that should get us to 128. And then we'll be pretty much completely done in here. We'll have all the pens filled up, everybody will be spread out even, and it'll be all looking good for when our guests come. So after we got all these pigs almost all the way moved, the next thing we got to do is we have got to wash out our chute. This whole chute is covered in poop, because when we took overstock pigs out, anytime you load pigs out, it gets a little dirty because they poop in here, they track stuff from their pens in here, they pee in here. So to make it look real nice, we're gonna just have to power wash this out, which won't take very long. It won't be too bad. It's way better than power washing a whole building, that's for sure. But before we do that, this tire on our power washer is a little low, it's a little flat, so we're gonna have to pump this baby up. We got the air compressor outside in the bed of our truck, so we're just gonna plug this thing in, pump it up, and then it'll be all ready to go. But before we even get to power washing, I have to get all this stuff out, like our feed cart, these red feeders right here, just this chair, all that stuff. We need to just, those boots laying there, we need to put them up. Everything, we just need to hang everything up or get the stuff out that's not needed in here, and then we'll get to washing, and then we'll put everything back together. The third and really final thing that we need to do is we need to just get this stuff organized again. Doesn't take very long to make a mess over here, but we just really need to throw away any of the water bottles that we got, or this is pretty much gone, throw that away, organize the tools that are up here, stuff like that. Just get everything organized and looking good. And then in here should be really all good to go. Pigs look good, they're all put away. The chute will be washed out and everything will be organized, and that'll be perfect for when they get here. I also forgot to mention that we're getting these gates out of the way. So in our chute we have gates that helps us corral the pigs the way we want them to go, to help them lead towards the door so they're not running all over the place. So I'm getting these gates out of the way and put them in the corners that they go into. That way they're not in our way when we go to wash. Also, I'm getting all these these shavings picked up. I'm getting them swept up. They're just in all the crevices that we couldn't get because the gates were in the way. Alright guys, so we got most of the pigs all spread out the way we want them, just got a little bit left. We got all the gates put up and out of the way, so when we go to wash we're good. Got most of the stuff swept up, most of the garbage and stuff picked up as well. So right now what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to head over to the other site because I haven't gone over there and chored yet. I've chored here, done all that stuff here, but I haven't been over there yet to check on those pigs. So I'm gonna head over there, and I'm also gonna show you what I need to get done in there as well, because I think when they get here, we're gonna show them this site and we're gonna show them that site. So I gotta get both sites ready to go for when they get here. All right, so just got the site too. I'm in the workroom right now, and to be honest with you, all we really have to do in this site is clean up this workroom a little bit. Just, you know, sweep up the dead flies, pick up the empty water bottles, put the boots where they need to go. Just little stuff like that. We need to just get this workroom all tidied up and ready to go for when they get here, but for the most part this should take me 30 minutes to an hour maybe to clean. So we're back with another day of getting this all ready to go. As you can see, we got all of it pretty much cleaned up, everything put up so that the washer doesn't hit it, all the gates stacked up, out of the way, and most of the shavings are out of here. So as of right now, we're gonna soak this hallway up and get it all wet and soaked and get all this loose stuff, all the hard stuff that's on there really good. It'll loosen it up, and then about an hour later I'll come back and I'll get it all up. It should take probably an hour or two to get it all out of here, and it'll spray it off the end of the chute, and everything will look nice and clean. So alright guys, so we got the whole chute washed out and clean. We got it as good as we possibly could, got all the crap busted up and pushed out through the door. So now we're going to let this sit for a while, let it dry. So guys, we're pretty much all good to go as far as the hog buildings go. We're all ready to go in here. Got this chute completely washed out. It's drying right now. I'm gonna leave this door open and the door to go out the chute open. That way this thing can really dry up and be good to go. And as far as all the pigs go, we're all good there. So we're pretty much all ready to go for when they come. They're coming on Saturday. Today is Thursday. So we got about 2 days of just kind of maintaining what we've done, and we'll be waiting for them. So I'll see you guys in a couple days. All right, y'all, so today's the day. Today is the day that they're finally coming. It's Saturday. I'm gonna get up and chore before they get here, make sure everything's okay in there, because the last thing I want is them to get here and then there's something being wrong in the hog buildings. Worst case scenario. So I'm gonna head up there before they get here. They should be at here around 9. It's 6 right now, so I'm gonna get up there, get my stuff done, and then it'll just be kind of a waiting game till they get here. One last thing that we're gonna do before they show up is I got some of their merch here. This is their stickers that they sell on their website. Trust your farmers. We are experts in our field. That's a pretty good saying. And then the American Farmer sticker, which is cool as hell. So I'm gonna put them on my truck right now before they get here. I've been waiting to do it, but I just haven't got around to it. So now I'm gonna put them on. All right, got the stickers on. Now it's just a matter of waiting. They should be here in about 45 minutes or so. And then we'll get started and we'll show them around. So they're officially on their way. And to be honest with you, I'm a little nervous just because this is my first time ever meeting someone from online, meeting people from online. So just a little nervous about that. And also these people, I reached out to them when I first started my page, and because I saw their page and I thought it was awesome, and they gave me a shout out, and they were super, super kind people. It's really crazy. I would have never thought that they would have came and visited. I just never thought that was gonna ever happen. So the fact that it is actually happening today is pretty cool, and I'm really excited about it. Also anxious, also a little nervous. So it's gonna be a good time though. So just waiting. What's up, guys? I'm with NY Farm Girls, and they're coming to visit me because they think I'm so cool. That's why they're here in Iowa. No, not actually. Tell them what you're actually here for in Iowa for.
So I was here on some college visits, and obviously I came just to tour the pig farm. That was the end result. So I'm from upstate New York, a little close to Syracuse. I have 2 sisters, and we are dairy and crop farmers. We've got about 1,200 dairy cows, and then we crop about 2,100 acres, and then we also have a pumpkin farm.
So I'm gonna show them around the barn, and they're gonna ask me questions, and I'm gonna answer.
We rarely went anywhere.
So guys, that's pretty much it. The girls came, I gave them a tour around the whole hog building, both hog buildings, both sites. They seem to really like the pigs. They haven't seen an operation like this because, you know, hog buildings really aren't a thing in New York, and it's really cool to have them come down and see this, and I think they really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed having them. They're super, super nice people. You know how sometimes people on social media can be different than what they are in person? No, these girls are actually genuine, good people and nice people. The family's super nice. I had a great time meeting them and hanging out with them for a little bit. I know I didn't show you guys a ton of us walking through the building together or anything like that. The reason I didn't do that is because Claudia was really filming a lot of the stuff. So if you really want to see what we were talking about and going through when we were going through the buildings, head over to their channel. I'm gonna have their channel in the description below. If you want to see the video or anything like that and see what we were talking about, head over to their channel. It's NY Farm Girls, and if you want to check them out on any other social media platform, it's NY Farm Girls, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, all that. They have all that stuff. They post some really great content, so head over there, check them out, give them a follow, watch their videos. They do really great stuff. So that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you have a great rest of your day. If you like the video at all, please give it a big thumbs up. Really helps me out. Subscribe to the channel so you never miss a video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.